Sanskrit I cannot teach in like 10 minutes, but I thought I'll just give a quick. Last time I took, how many people have learned some part of Sanskrit in school? A little bit. Okay, so good. So this is just a refresher in case you've forgotten for kids, just basic. Everybody or people, kids, do you recognize this scene from the movie? Okay, which part? What is happening here?
He's talking to snake.
Yes. How can he talk to snake?
Because he has some power.
He knows its language, so he's like,
He knows the passer time, right?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't this like the second one?
This is the first book.
Yeah. When it first comes out, he can.
It's like literally chapter 1 or like first one. And when he goes to the zoo part.
Yeah.
So the reason I mentioned over here is Harry Potter as a character, he already had Parsippany that he knew. He did not have to go to a school to learn. My personal belief is same for Sanskrit. Sanskrit is something we have learned as Indians, so we already kind of know, we have forgotten it. So when you start learning Sanskrit, if you start learning Sanskrit, it's not that difficult. It will come very, very naturally to you. This one has got magical powers as well, it is able to control. So Gita is supposed to be very, very magical as well. When you start chanting, that's why you see priests, people believe like it is. I have personally not seen any magical things happening so far, but it is supposed to be like that. And that is something, in India we have learned for years. So that's it. Next slide. You can read Sanskrit in one of the two scripts. If you already know Devanagari script, then you can just read it in the core Devanagari Sanskrit. But if not, Roman Sanskrit as well. I showed in previous example. You can read the Sanskrit shlokas. Next slide. Sanskrit, as I mentioned, is a very ancient language. It's like at least 3,000, 4,000 years back. All the Indo-European languages are supposed to be derived from same source. Sanskrit is one of those languages originally. And so this is like European languages are right over here, all the way. English is somewhere over here. The language we are speaking right now, English, it has derived a lot with European languages. Same, the Hindustani is right over there, which is Hindi technically. So that is also derived, and Sanskrit is right somewhere at the top, called Pali Sanskrit right over there. If we zoom into Sanskrit, so Sanskrit started with Prakrit. Prakrit had like come from Vedic Sanskrit. That's the Sanskrit we are reading over here. Then Prakrit went to something called Sharseni. Sharseni derived to Hindustani, and that's the Hindi it derived. So Hindi that we speak today, it comes from Sanskrit. So many of the words are common words when we start reading. Okay. This is few very basic examples if you have learned Sanskrit in school. Aham Gita, Main Gita, or I am Gita. Aham Priti, Aham Gachami, I am going, मैं जाता हूँ. Aham Vadami, मैं बोलता हूँ. So once you start learning, like Aham is a common word, so you know the Aham is like मैं or Aham is I. And the verb is Vadami, बोलता हूँ. So it will, especially when you start learning Gita in Sanskrit, many words are being repeated. So after a few iterations, you will actually start remembering those words as well. That's why I do recommend spend some time in Sanskrit if you can. Next slide. So let's learn a few words you will see in Gita. Next slide. So you will see aham, like in the last slide we saw, aham means I. So you will see that word a lot. You will see mam or mam, which is me. You will see maya, mai, which is by me, in me. You will see tvam. Tvam is very, very similar to tu in Hindi, which is you. Tvam, it's you in an object form. Te, it is like they. Ye, those who. Sa is he, for boy. Tasya is his. Idam is this. Etat is also this, very specific. I am is this person. So some of these words you will see. Next slide. So those are pronouns. On noun side you will see Arjun and Krishna mentioned a lot. Arjun is called by different names. Arjuna, Partha. Partha is a different name of Arjun. Partha means son of Krishna. Doesn't even know who is Krishna. Prith is another name of Kunti. Before Kunti became Kunti, she was called as Pritha. So that's why he is known as Partha. So Partha, and then of course Kaunteya because he is son of Kunti. Bharata is descendant of Bharat. These names you will see when we start reading. Madhava is on Krishna's side. So Krishna also is called by multiple names. So Madhava is the son of the Madhu family. Rishikesh, Lord of senses. Janardhan, protector of people. Bhagwan, because he is Lord. Keshav, slayer of Keshi demons. So these are the names you will see when we start reading. Next slide. We will see some emotions as well. Kam is desire, Krodh is anger, Bhayam is fear, and most of these are Hindi words. So the Dukham is sorrow, Sukham is happiness, Rag is attachment, Dvesh is hatred. So we will see some of these words. Okay. Some of the philosophical terms as well, like Yog. And if I get chance, I might go a little bit more in. So Yog is the different parts, like Karma Yog, Jnana Yog. We'll go into those. Karma is doing action, Dharma is the actual duty, Jnana is the knowledge and wisdom that we are gaining like over here, Bhakti is devotion, Brahma is absolute, Atma is soul, Buddhi is intellect, Man is mind, Indriyani is senses, Prakriti is nature, Guna is quality of nature. And we will cover, this is just a trailer, but we will go into these things a little bit more in detail. Next one. And especially, these are some of the connecting words, and I'll give examples. So cha is when we want to join two words like Anvi and Anya. So Anvi, Anya, cha. So you will see cha is used over there. Ev, indeed, api, tu, I, iti, yata, tasma, yada, tada. So yada, yada, yamasya, when. So like you will see some of those words. Next. Sandhi Vichhed is a very, very important concept. Does anyone know what compound words?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just like two words combined like a new word.
Correct.
Like tree house, it's like tree and then house, and then it's like tree house means a house means.
Perfect. So same concepts, and these are some of the examples in English. Sunglasses, tree house, backstage, keepsake, wallpaper. These are independent words, but join them, you still that's a word, a separate word. So Sandhi is basically joining together. So and Vichhed is separating them out. So whenever the art of joining two words and separating two words, that's Sandhi Vichhed. It's important. And these are some of the examples in Hindi as well as Sanskrit. Suryodaya. So when sun comes up, Surya is Uday. So we call it Suryodaya. So that's a known Hindi word. Ganesh. It's made of two words, Gan plus Ish. Vidyalaya is school. So Vidya is knowledge, Alaya is home. So home of knowledge. So these are good examples of Sandhi Vichhed. Next slide. Same compound. So going back to, this is one example. So we covered this in the last session. So this is the chapter 1, shlok 1. Dharam Kshetre. We try to break this word in two parts. Dharm, we already know, dharm is, being honest, being right. So that's, and Kshetra is in Hindi means area. So the area where dharm is being done. So Dharam Kshetra. Kurukshetra, Kuru is Kaurav, Kshetra is area. So all of these words will start becoming simple when you start breaking them up. Pandavas Chaiva. So that's Pandav plus Cha. So if you see over here, Pandav plus Cha plus Eva. That's the three words, not just two. So you can, in compound words, you can make more than two, 3 words, 4 words, 5 words. So Pandavas Chaiva is the sons of Pandu and indeed. So those 3 words are combined. Kim Kurvat. That's 2 words. Kim plus Kurvat, like what did. Next slide. This is another example. Acharya Matultan Bhatre Putran Pautran Sakhis Tatha. Pretty long word. If you need to understand or want to understand, you just break that into Acharya is teacher, Matulan is maternal elder, Bhatrin is brothers, Putran is sons, so on. It's multiple words. There was, I think, a very long English word that we, like, Anvi, does you remember?
Which one?
Very, very long English word. Okay. There's a very long English word that you rhyme or you sing.
Wait, for like,
Like a wish come to that later. But yeah, similarly you will see a lot of long Sanskrit words over here. And the way the art is to break them apart, even if you are trying to chant it, it's going to be impossible chanting it in one go. But if you break it apart, it becomes much more easier. Next slide. So Gita chanting is supposed to be very, very powerful. Many people actually read Gita just for the purpose of chanting. I am personally not in that category yet. Maybe I have not evolved that. I'm still learning it just to understand. But it is supposed to be very, very super powerful if you chant it correctly. And there is a proper way to chant as well. Go to the next one. And benefits of if you're reading or chanting Gita, it enhances your understanding of mind. It helps retain wisdom, introduces various forms of yoga. So there are many, many benefits as well. Next slide. Can you click on that top link? That should be clickable here. And click on this play icon over here and go to the watching. This is the proper chant. Jai Guru Jai Samaveta Yutsava Mata Pandavascheva Sanjaya. You can go back to the slide. So that's if you go to any temple, you will hear this chanting, and that's what they are reading Gita, and they are following the proper way to read and chant. The pandits. I think that's the last slide for that one.